So for today's video, it's another burn away cake, but this one was really fun to be a part of because my friend Julie reached out to me and she said that her daughter Adanna was turning 16 and she really wanted a cake to represent how far she has come in the last year because she is just killing it with all of her friends and her gymnastics and school and also family challenges. And so a lot of challenges that a normal 16-year-old would not have to face. So she's pretty amazing. So I said, what more fitting than a burn away cake? So I had Julie send me a photo that she wanted to reveal, and she just recently had a photo shoot for her gymnastics, so it was perfect. And so I used that photo and I printed it off on my edible printer. And then I went in with this really fun piping work, and I would absolutely be lying if it doesn't play with my brain because it's just a little swirl and then you literally just have to do it in reverse. And so I always have to catch myself and remember what way I did the little swirl. And so it's really fun, but I always get so fascinated with all of the artists out there that can do it really quick. But I am not quick, but it's okay. So then I used my little sprinkle placer to put on a bunch of gold little sprinkles, and then I piped on some leaves because I made some really pretty burgundy roses in advance. And so what I did was I just piped them onto a piece of parchment paper, and then I placed them in the fridge so that way when I was ready, I could just put them right onto the cake when everything was set. And so I did place that into the fridge to let that border set for a bit, and then I was able to go on with another layer. And the reason why you want to do a layer like that, and I know it's really thick, but you really want to have some distance between the paper you are burning to the paper that is sitting on the cake because you don't want both of them to catch on fire when you do it. And so that's the whole point of making that massive border. Yes, I know it's a lot of frosting, but it does serve a purpose. So for anyone that wants to make one of these cakes, make sure you are placing it in the fridge in intervals so that way your borders can firm up before you place on any more frosting because it can sink. And so that's the last thing you need to happen when you put all of that work into those cakes. So then I just did some matching cupcakes with the cake, but this was the reveal. So then Julie sent me a video of the final result. And so the biggest tip is to place your lighter right into the center so that it can do that big reveal just starting from the middle and it spreads. It's so fun. But the other thing too is you're going to want to cut off that top border because I've heard it tastes disgusting. And so again, that's another reason why you have to have that thick border on top. But this cake was so much fun to make, and I love the meaning behind it. And so check out Julie's page. She is the Big Family Jewels on Instagram and also on YouTube. Happy birthday, Adanna.